Do you want to know the habits of highly successful people? Let's start with how they begin their day. It's not just about being an early bird catching the worm, but the intention behind those early hours. Picture a top-tier entrepreneur. She's up before the sun, not because she has to, but because she wants to. This time is sacred to her. It's when she sets her intentions for the day, maps out her goals, and gears up for the journey ahead. It's a morning ritual, a purpose-driven start that fuels her drive throughout the day. This is no coincidence. Many successful people share this habit. They rise with the dawn, clear about their purpose for the day. They believe that a day started with intent has a higher chance of being a day of accomplishment. So the first habit of highly successful people is waking up early with a sense of purpose. Moving on to the second habit, it's all about building meaningful connections. Networking isn't just about shaking hands and collecting business cards. It's about forging strong, genuine relationships that can provide mutual benefit and growth. Successful individuals don't just network, they network strategically. They identify key individuals in their field, build relationships with them, and maintain these connections over time. Consider the story of an acclaimed entrepreneur. She didn't just wait for opportunities to come to her, she sought them out, connecting with industry leaders, attending relevant events, and actively participating in online forums. Over time, these connections became valuable resources, providing her with insights, opportunities, and partnerships that propelled her success. The magic of strategic networking lies in its reciprocity. It's not just about what you can gain, but also what you can give. It's about sharing knowledge, supporting others, and creating a community that thrives on mutual success. Strategic networking, then, is another key habit of highly successful individuals. The third habit is about forever being a student. In other words, it's about adopting a continuous learning mindset. Successful people recognize that the world is ever-changing, and the only way to keep up, stay relevant, and stay ahead is through continuous learning and growth. They understand that knowledge is power, and they constantly invest in their personal and professional development. Let's take an example. Warren Buffett, one of the world's most successful investors. Despite his unparalleled success, Buffett spends about 80% of his day reading. He understands that the key to his continued success lies in continuously learning and adapting to new information and changing market trends. This continuous learning mindset allows him to make informed decisions and stay on top of his game. So, the next time you feel like you've learned all there is to know, remember that the path to success is never-ending. So the third habit of highly successful people is having a continuous learning mindset. The fourth habit may surprise you. It's about taking breaks. Yes, you heard that right. Taking breaks. But not just any breaks. We're talking about mindful breaks and creative rest. Imagine the story of a successful entrepreneur. Let's call her Maya. She's known for her innovative ideas and relentless drive. But what most don't know is her secret weapon, her strategic breaks. Maya would often step away from her work, not to procrastinate, but to recharge and refuel her creativity. Whether it's a short walk in the park, a quick meditative session, or simply gazing out the window, these mindful breaks help her clear her mind, providing a fresh perspective and sparking new ideas. This practice of creative rest allows her to return to her work with renewed energy and enhanced productivity. Hence, the fourth habit is taking mindful breaks and allowing for creative rest. The fifth habit is not running away from failures. Imagine a world where every venture is a success. Sounds ideal, right? But it's the failures that shape us, that mold our understanding and drive us to do better. Highly successful individuals have unlocked this secret. They don't see failure as a setback, but rather as a stepping stone, a learning opportunity. Let's take the example of Thomas Edison. We all know him as the inventor of the electric light bulb. But did you know he made 1,000 unsuccessful attempts before he could light up our world? When asked about his failures, he simply said, "I didn't fail 1,000 times. The light bulb was an invention with 1,000 steps." Thus, the fear of failure should not deter us. Every failure brings us one step closer to success. It's all about perspective. So the fifth habit is embracing failure and using it as a stepping stone. The sixth habit is about making decisions effectively. Successful people often have a unique approach to decision-making. They don't rush into choices, but they also avoid analysis paralysis. Instead, they use a mix of intuition and logical reasoning. They gather information, weigh the pros and cons, but also trust their gut feel when the data isn't clear. Let's take the example of tech mogul Elon Musk. He faced a crucial decision when his company, SpaceX, had 3 failed launches. Instead of giving up, Musk decided to invest his last personal funds into a 4th launch. It was a high-risk decision, but he trusted his vision and the abilities of his team. That 4th launch was successful, setting the course for SpaceX's future success. This shows the importance of not only making decisions, but making them effectively. It's about balancing risk and reward, using both data and intuition, and having the courage to act, even in uncertainty. Hence, the 6th habit is using effective decision-making tactics. The 7th habit is about introspection. This is not about brooding or dwelling on negativity. Rather, we're talking about purposeful reflection, a deliberate act of introspection that leads to self-awareness and improvement. It's about taking time out of your day, every day, to look within, to understand your thoughts, feelings, and actions, and to use this understanding to become a better version of yourself. Let's take the example of Bill Gates. He practices what he calls a think week twice a year. It's a week where he disconnects from his daily routine to reflect on his actions, ideas, and the direction he wants to take. During this time, he reads, thinks, and takes notes, engaging in deep reflection about his life and work. This practice has been instrumental in his success. Purposeful reflection is a powerful tool. It helps us understand ourselves better, learn from our experiences, and make informed decisions about our future. So the 7th habit is practicing purposeful reflection. The 8th habit is about balancing success with well-being. Highly successful people understand the significance of a well-integrated work-life schedule. They know that success isn't just about the hours spent in the office, but also about the quality of life outside of it. Let's consider the story of a renowned entrepreneur. Despite running multiple successful ventures, she makes it a point to dedicate time for personal well-being and family. She starts her day with a fitness routine, followed by quality time with her loved ones. Even during her busiest days, she carves out time for her hobbies and personal interests. This intentional approach to work-life integration not only enriches her personal life, but also refuels her creativity and productivity at work. It's a delicate balance indeed, but one that is crucial for sustained success. Hence, the 8th habit is maintaining a healthy work-life integration. The 9th habit is about practicing gratitude daily. Now you might be wondering, how does gratitude influence success? The answer lies in the power of a positive mindset. When we consciously recognize and appreciate what we have, we shift our focus from what's missing to what's present, thereby fostering positivity. Let's consider the story of Oprah Winfrey, one of the most influential women globally. Oprah has a well-known ritual of jotting down 5 things she's grateful for every single day. This practice, she claims, has provided her with a broader perspective of the bigger picture, enabling her to tackle challenges with a more positive attitude. Gratitude doesn't necessarily mean grand gestures. It can be as simple as appreciating a warm cup of coffee, a good book, or even the smile of a loved one. This habit helps to cultivate an attitude of positivity and abundance, key ingredients for success. So, the 9th habit is practicing daily gratitude. The 10th habit is about taking care of one's mental and physical wellness. This is a holistic approach that successful people adopt for sustained success. They understand that mental and physical well-being is not a luxury, but a necessity. It's the fuel that powers their journey to the top. Let's consider the story of Arianna Huffington, co-founder of the Huffington Post. After collapsing from exhaustion and waking up in a pool of blood, she had a wake-up call. She realized that her health was just as important as her work. From then on, she made well-being a priority, practicing mindfulness, getting enough sleep, and embracing regular physical activity. Her success didn't diminish, instead, it flourished. In the same vein, many successful individuals have embraced practices like yoga, meditation, regular exercise, and balanced diets. They found that keeping their mind and body in optimal condition has a direct impact on their productivity and success. So, The 10th and final habit of highly successful people is prioritizing mental and physical wellness.